Hey guys, I'm back from vacation. Yeah, sorry for being gone so long. I was down in South Africa for a while. But hey, now I'm back and I learned something. There are no brakes on the party train. So I tried to jump off of a moving train, and it hurt a lot when I hit the ground. So you know what, guys? You guys just go watch the intro. I'm gonna take a quick nap, man. Hey Dino Dudes, what's up? It's me, the Media Raptor, and I am back. You guys, it feels so good to be back after being gone for 3 weeks. And you know what? I think I got a great movie to review. For the first review in 3 weeks, I'm going to take a look at the 2016 Sci-Fi Channel original movie, Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens. Yes, guys, this movie aired literally yesterday. And I had a party at my place with a bunch of my friends just to watch it. It's the third one we've done. Because we know we had a party for Sharknado 2, for Sharknado 3, and now for Sharknado 4, man. So was Sharknado 4 as good as the other Sharknado movies? Well, let me start by saying, if you know me, you guys should know I am a bigger fan of the Sharknado movies than I think anybody who has ever lived. Like, these movies are awesome, okay? I love them so much. And you know what? I just think they're cheesy, they're bad, but they're so fun and they're lovable, they're campy. They're everything you would want in a bad movie that's also a good movie for being bad. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. They don't take themselves seriously, they don't try and be something they aren't. They're just goofy, cheesy, fun movies. And I've seen the first three like a bunch of times now, and I still laugh at them. Number 4? They shouldn't have really made this movie. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna get it on Blu-ray when it comes out, but they really have to stop, okay? They need to stop making Sharknado movies. And I know, that sounds insane coming from me, the dude who's cosplayed for 2 years in a row. Was it 2 years? Yes, 2 straight years as a Sharknado to Fan Expo. Like, I'm probably the last guy who would be saying you need to stop making them. But you guys, one reason why the first Sharknado became so popular, I'm sorry, my glasses keep fogging up. I'm just gonna film the rest of the review without them. I'm sorry. One reason why the original Sharknado became just such a big thing is because it was original. As shocking as that sounds, there was nothing like it. And it was over the top, it was stupid, it was cheesy, it was fun. And when the sequel was announced, people were really excited. And because the first one did some dumb stuff, but it tried to be realistic a little bit. A little bit. Let me put extra emphasis on the word little, okay? I know. Finn jumped into a shark and then cut his way out and then pulled Nova out, who had been eaten 20 minutes earlier. Okay? I'm not saying that these movies are scientifically accurate. The second movie, it decided to crank up the cheesy factor and just go insane. We had Tara Reid lose her arm and then get a chainsaw on her arm. We had Finn riding a shark through the middle of a tornado with a chainsaw in one hand and using a rope like a what are those called? Like those things you use to steer a horse in the other, and it was a tribute to the whole Doctor Strangelove scene when the guy's riding the nuclear bomb down. Like, and then the third one, they went into outer space. Okay? They went into space, they had lightsaber chainsaws, they had sharks attacking Universal, they had sharks riding on roller coasters. They just kept getting weirder and weirder. And the fourth one, we had a nuclear, thunder, shark, lava, boulder, cow. I'm missing one. Boulder, cow, Sharknado. I feel like I'm oh, did I say thunder? If I haven't said thunder, then thunder. But we have, like, literally 8 or 9... This movie... Okay, you know what, guys? Let me just get focused. This movie's main problem is that it doesn't know what it wants to be. It wants to be another Sharknado movie. It wants to be cheesy, campy, and funny. But while it is trying really hard to be cheesy, campy, and funny, it's trying a little bit too hard to be cheesy, campy, and funny. Now, granted, a lot of the scenes are still really funny. We have some awesome cameos from, like, Doug the Bounty Hunter, Andre Black Nerd, Gilbert Godfrey. We have some pretty funny references to, like, Wizard of Oz. We have references to, like, Star Wars, Star Trek. But that's another problem with this movie, is, well, Sharknado 2 had some references here and there to movies or stuff like that. It was very subtle, and it was never outright, like, the dialogue. This, they're pretty much cracking references to Star Wars and Star Trek throughout the entire movie. And it gets really old really fast. So this thing doesn't have a lot of the wit and humor that the first 3 did. Well, it still does have some really good humor and plenty of funny moments. It lacks the charm that the first one did. And also, it ends with a sequel hook for a 5th one, which I really am going to be honest, I hope they don't do. But let me just kind of point out, because you can only suspend your disbelief for so long before you have to go. Even I have to go, no, that's not right. That didn't happen. You guys, in this movie, Finn gets eaten by a shark. Then that shark that Finn is in gets eaten by another shark. Then the shark that ate the shark that Finn was in gets eaten by another shark. Then the shark that ate the shark that ate the shark that ate Finn gets eaten by another shark. I'm not making this up. And then the shark that ate the shark that ate the shark that ate the shark that ate Finn gets eaten by another shark. And then the shark that ate 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 Finn gets swallowed by a blue whale. Yeah, and so Finn's son, essentially, takes his little chainsaw, goes up, and cuts his way through the blue whale. And then he pulls out Finn's daughter, Finn's son, Finn. He pulls out, like, the entire family. Finn's grandfather, like, they... And it's by then that I was having a hard time kind of going, like, yeah, I can accept that. I'm like, no, I can't accept that. See, guys, writing is probably the worst out of all the 4 Sharknado movies. This is by far the worst writing, because even with the first 3, they at least had some sort of a story. Like the first one, they were trying to get to his family and then get out. The second one, they were trying to meet up with his family and then stop the Sharknado. Third one, again, they were trying to, like, escape. They were trying to get to safety. This one, it was just sort of like, let's just kind of go... Let's just film a scene here, 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 and film a scene here, throw them all together and just say we have a movie. So, yeah. Also, Tara Reid's still in this movie, which kind of sucks, because I hate her as an actress. Speaking of acting, the first 3 movies I could praise for having really bad, cheesy, yet fun acting. This, it seems like they don't care. The actors really don't seem to be as invested, or at least having fun the same way that they did in the first 3 movies. And, you know, it's weird, but the actors like David Hasselhoff, Gary Busey, yeah, Gary Busey's in this, what's his name? Gilbert Godfrey is in this. Like, those 3 guys, they do, like, the best acting out of this whole movie. Tara Reid still can't act to save her life, but then again, she's Tara Reid, what do you expect? Ian Ziering, he's not even really giving the whole cheesy performance that he did in the first few. He kinda is, but you can tell he's not all there. It's kinda like he wants to be there, but part of him's just, like, he isn't there. It's kind of, you have to see the first 3 and then watch the 4th one, and you'll know what I mean. So yeah, acting, it's really nothing really to talk about. It's just bad acting all around. Special effects, it's probably the worst out of all 4 movies, but the effects are hilarious. You guys, there was one scene, and I'm not going to make this up, when Finn runs up, grabs a fully grown shark, and just smashes it against a street light. And the whole thing just explodes practically. It was hilarious. The special effects, as usual, are cheesy, horrible, and yet the main reason why you watch this movie. They're bad, but they make this movie worth watching. This movie is worth watching, if for no other reason than the special effects for how bad they are. And I mean everything. I mean the sharks, the blood, the chainsaws, the airships, the sand tornadoes, the car that they were driving down, a neon tornado that was being built off of a shark hotel. No, I'm not making that up. That actually is in the movie. You just have to go watch it. Yeah. Music? We have the Ballad of Sharknado again, which I still think is an awesome song, and I still love. But other than that, it's your pretty basic score. Camera work, camera's pretty shaky, but lighting is good. And other than that, there's not much to talk about. So, can I recommend Sharknado 4: The Fourth Awakens? Yeah. You know, it's sad, but I have to give it 2.5 Raptor claws out of 4. Which is really sad, because I loved the first 3 movies. And this is certainly a step down. So, Asylum, if you're watching this, I'm gonna be honest. If you have to make a 5th movie, make the 5th movie, but stop. Please stop. You can only tell this joke so many times before even the most die-hard fans like myself start to think, yeah, I've heard this joke 100 times already. And that's not a good thing, especially in a franchise where the whole franchise is literally based off being so goofy that it's funny. You don't want to end up with people getting tired of that one joke. So this certainly is by far the worst in the whole franchise so far. I still enjoyed it, and you should still go see it, especially if you enjoyed the first 3, then you will definitely enjoy the 4th one. It's a bad movie, but it's still kind of so bad it's good, but it's not as so bad it's good as the previous movies. Did any of that make sense? So, yeah. Expect some more reviews this week, and expect some new looks and some new designs, because I'm going to be trying some stuff now. But it's great to be back. Rap is back, guys, and I'm going to be sure to upload. And I watched plenty of movies on my trip, because I had a 40-hour plane flight, so expect a lot of reviews as we build up towards the 100th episode. And until next time, guys, well, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I'm just looking over my Blu-ray collection. You know what? I see Mega Shark vs. Mecha Shark. I haven't watched that thing in a while. I'm gonna go watch Mega Shark vs. Mecha Shark. Because, why not? So until next time, guys, this is the Media Raptor saying keep cool, and I will see all my dino dudes around. Later.